Okay, this video is from Objective 1 of Module 302C for motors, and it talks about 3, 6, and 9 lead motors. This video just looks at 3 and 6 lead motors. When you look at the motor of a 3 lead motor nameplate, one way you can tell that it is a 3 lead motor is that it has only one voltage, only one current, and only one speed. So single speed, single voltage, single amperage motors are typically just 3 leads at the junction box of the motor. Of course, the motor will have 3 phase windings, but only 3 leads, only the ends of those 3 phase windings are brought out to the junction box. In a Y-connected motor, one end of each winding is connected together inside the motor, and T1, T2, and T3 are brought out to the junction box. In a delta motor, the corner points for the delta connection are connected internally. So T1, T2, T3 are brought out. T4 and T5 and T6 are connected internally. So again, only 3 leads are brought out. And generally speaking, lower horsepower motors could be Y or delta connected. Usually motors over 20 horsepower, motors over 25 horsepower are delta connected. And the reason that is because for, say, a 50 horsepower motor at 600 volts that has 52 amps full load current, in the Y connected motor, the phase currents are going to be 52 amps, the same as the line current. In the delta connected motor, the phase currents are going to be √3 less, so there's less current going through each phase winding. Instead of 52 amps, we have 30 amps, and it means the windings can be made with a smaller size conductor. Now, for 6 lead motors, we use these motors when we need both ends of all 3 phase windings brought out. And normally that would be for something like a reduced voltage starter, where the motor starts in Y and then runs in delta. And in that case, you do need both ends of all 3 phase windings brought out. Junction box connections for these 6 lead windings. If the motor was connected in Y, the lines are connected to 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6 are connected together. In delta, the lines are connected to 1, 2, and 3, and then at the end of phase 1, T4 is connected to the start of the second winding. The end of that winding, T5, is connected to the start of the third winding. The end of that winding, T6, is connected back to the start of the first winding. And that's basically it for 3 and 6 lead motors.